Afternoon, people. Welcome to Football with Brownie on what is going to be a very interesting evening. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe and spreading the love during this pandemic because we all need a little bit of loving, guys. We all need a little bit of loving. Before I go any further, check that ticker bar below. Please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Remember, subscription is free, so if you haven't done it yet, then why haven't you done it yet? Just check in the chat first. Big shout out to Nathan. Nathan, hope you enjoy the game tonight you're going to watch. Randy, Brownie, Randy, and Leslie. Leslie, hope you were well. And I did show Steve your nice message as well the other night, Steve, didn't I?
Yeah, thanks, Les. No worries at all. Thanks for the message back, Leslie.
Just we're on dates with Miss Putin, not Bale. Oh, jeez. I've had it off. Had it off. No, that's not. You
right definitely haven't had that.
No. I thought Brownie would be recording outside the ground. Well, here we go. Do you want to know the story, the truth, and the counter-truth, which had happened on the Madrid training area today or this evening? Now, good job. I have still got my membership to Real Madrid TV. Good job. I thought it expired actually during the end of the season, but yeah. Anyway, and two very notable players did not attend training today. Those are Rafael Varane and Gareth Bale. Did not attend training. Now, there's another little kind of twist to this story. Right. Via ESPN, well, in fact, no, it was via El Chicharito, kind of sister bloody show, and ESPN. Now, Alex Shaw of ESPN, now, you know, he's not unreliable at all, but he claims on his Twitter feed, that Varane and Bale are not now expected to be training with Real Madrid until later in the week. Now, we know that is bollocks. We know that is bollocks. And I tell you why. Because that will be proven bollocks within the next 48 hours, maybe. And for one reason only, at the moment, as it stands. And that is that Rafael Varane will be signing for Man United. So, isn't it strange that the only two that don't turn up for training, one is expected to be a Man United player at the end of the week, and the other one, well, I'll leave you make your mind up. Steve, what do you think of what's happened today?
It's standard practice, really, mate. Clubs who are doing deals on players aren't going to bring them into training for the first proper day's training when they're not going to be there in a week or two's time. Possibly a lot less than a week or two, you know. It all depends how negotiations finalise and they cross the T's and dot the I's. But standard practice. The big giveaway, if you follow the flow,
yeah.
First of all, we had Gareth Bale's agent says he was going to return to Madrid to see out his season with Madrid. That's just putting pressure on Real Madrid to settle up his contract.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it was always about. When everyone was saying, oh no, he's gone to Real Madrid, he's saying that so-and-so said. So-and-so said it to get it in the media to put the pressure on Real Madrid. This brings Real Madrid to the table. Real Madrid have two choices. Settle up Gareth Bale for the rumoured approximate 15 million or pay him 26 million for the season and not have him playing in the team.
Yeah.
Interestingly, that came out today that nobody actually thought about. He'd be a non-EU player.
Yeah.
And you can only have, I think it is three non-EU players in your squad now.
Yeah, no, and
to be honest, I didn't even know about that until it came up today. We haven't discussed that. So they're not going to pay £26 million for a player that they can't play, are they?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's all pressure. It's all, as we call it, horse trading, posturing, horse trading towards settlement and negotiation. The more Real Madrid think he's coming back, Real Madrid could sit there and say, well, if you want to leave, Gareth, we terminate on for nothing. But he's not going to do that. It's about meeting in the middle, like all these things, mate. And if it's something, I just hope that for Gareth Bale's own sake, I think he's been a hero for Real Madrid. He's achieved a hell of a lot of stuff for them. They won 5 Champions Leagues when he was there, wasn't it? I can't remember the actual figure. But four. How many times did he win the league? And I think he's been outstanding for the club. So it's nice if it can be done in an amicable settlement.
Yeah,
Gareth can get on with what he wants to do now, which we all know is to return to Wales and go forward, And hopefully it's going to be a great coup for the mighty Bluebirds, because what a marketing. If it comes off, as we all know is planned, then amazing. And the signs, you only got to look at the jigsaw puzzle pieces there. Mehmet Dalman hasn't denied. The story's been out for weeks since Global 247 broke the news. No, but they did. In the media, everybody said no. Now,
I know.
The bookies aren't arguing, mate. Are they? You ain't seen the Cardiff City come and say, "Nah, it's a load of bollocks there." Yeah. Why are they not coming out? You wouldn't want to get your fans' hopes up, would you? If you thought Gareth Bale, you'd come out and do the decent thing, say, look, Gareth Bale's not signing for Cardiff. Don't base buying your season ticket on Gareth Bale signing, blah, blah, blah. But I tell you what, if you're a Cardiff City supporter, right, I'd be rushing, and you haven't renewed your season ticket, I'd be rushing down there now to go and get one. Because I tell you what, once he signs, them phone lines at the club are going to be red hot.
And I tell you another thing as well, and we were talking about this earlier on the day's banter. You're a good channel. Is that if you want to win a couple of bob, you put money on Cardiff getting promoted before Bale signs. Say 5-1 to get promoted, 16-1 to win championship outright. Now, those odds are only going to shorten once that signature is on the dotted line.
Another thing, Brown, as this gets closer. There's not much talk of Kiefer Moore being sold. Now, you wouldn't sell Kiefer Moore, if you had Gareth Bale coming down the wing, mate.
Yeah.
So that's another giveaway. That's another, and Cardiff will probably recoup the money from selling, instead of selling Kiefer Moore, they'll probably keep Kiefer Moore at the club.
Yeah.
You've got to look at all the benefits.
It's strange that also as well at the same time, with non-executive directors now come on board.
I'm not sure if that is anything really to do. You never know. You never know.
I know.
But I also know the chitter chatter going on down in the Vale of Glamorgan, especially the horse and groom, and not the horse and groom, the hare and hounds and the Berthing, where there's been a lot of conversation. The old ex-pub run by Kevin Cooper, the ex-City player, and Malky Mackay's favourite haunt, and many others. Sean Connolly, the Welsh physio.
Can we'll just go through the comments at the moment. There's been loads of comments, so
you're gonna throw my ball for the dog.
No worries. Right,
Randy, your ball.
Leslie, there we go. Oh, it's Randy's birthday today. Big shout out, Randy. Happy birthday, my friend.
Happy birthday, Randy.
I thought you were quiet as the day has gone on. And Eid Mubarak to all our Muslim followers as well. It's Williams, 98. Bale's agent confirms he's staying at Madrid, Brownie. No.
He's not. We've got to explain.
He has not turned up for training today.
He hasn't confirmed it.
With Varane.
He will keep saying that until
the next 48 hours or so. And
He would keep
that's
saying
a
that.
big coincidence.
Bale is not staying at Real Madrid. Right? That's a fact. Whether he goes to Cardiff is a different scenario.
Yeah.
Bale wants to return home. He's surplus the requirements at Real Madrid. Right?
Especially if it's law, especially if it's law that, as Brexit have happened now, the UK is not in the EU, and the law of La Liga says that you can only announce 3 non-EU players in your La Liga squad. Well, there's 4 there. Casemiro, Rodrigo, Masunius.
So on that Brownie, on that rolling,
Yeah,
you can only have them in the squad, not playing. Yeah, so it's squad.
Yeah, squad. You have to announce in the squad. It's 3
right. So and then if you're not in the squad, you can't play anyway.
Yeah, very much like Arsenal fans will know. It's very much like the Saliba situation last year, where Saliba wasn't in the squad for the first, for first part of the season, and that basically shunned him. He couldn't do anything. But that's basically how it is.
Yeah, well, Real Madrid ain't going to pay 26
million. They're going to pay him all that money. Exactly. Right, going on. Leslie. Oh, Everton's statement says it's not true about the player. Right, what? Let's just be.
Let's just give some facts to that. Yeah. Everton have confirmed to many media outlets, the Mirror and many others,
and
made a statement that a player has been arrested.
A player has, yes. The police have
has been suspended while they're dealing with their inquiries.
Greater Manchester Police have confirmed more. Greater Manchester Police said it was a 31-year-old. So there's only 2 31-year-olds in the Everton squad.
Just a question, Leslie. Just a question.
Prominent international footballer. Well, the other 31-year-old
is Delph.
Can't even get. Yeah, the other 31-year-old. Delph, and can you imagine Delph waking up to his Twitter feed this morning?
Leslie, just a thing, Leslie, just a check. Brownie and a few others have circulated an Everton statement that's quite funny, which is a spoof statement, which I can't remember what it says, but it denied the whole story. Get it up, read it out, because maybe you've seen that. And
and may have jumped on to it because I did put it on.
If you read the headline of it, a few lines.
That could be right. I did put it on the Facebook page. Just bear with me. In the meantime, while this old bloody chestnut is loading up, Mackenzie says, "Was Bale at training?" No, he wasn't. No, he was. Him and Varane did not report to training. ESPN in America, Alex Jones, ESPN, is trying to help convince people that they aren't due back into the later on in the week, which is absolute bollocks. And it's well known that Varane probably would never return back because he's due at Man United medical within the next 48 hours. And it's just a bit of a coincidence that Bale doesn't turn up.
This comment makes me laugh. Bale will join training tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Why wouldn't he there tonight then? Do you have to wash your car, did he?
There are, and in fact, there are some rumours that Varane will be going back to say so long to everybody. So that could well be that could well be a small piece of him reporting a training just to say so long to everybody, but not. Do you know what I mean? It's bullshit. And Randy says, "Yeah, the Townsend meme. Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to find it. Bear with me, guys." Bale and Moore would be absolutely unstoppable, Leslie says. It would be great, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be great.
Just stop the show a minute, Brownie. lot going on. Lot of crap comments going on by what I'd call keyboard warriors and probably trolls in the comments box. If you're the lads from Scotland, do me a favour, stop now and listen to Daya. You've listened to me before, and I'm asking you to stop now. We don't need bollocks in there telling Randy to fuck you, Viper, and all this shit, right?
Well, you know what? The mods are doing a job because I can't see any of them. So
good.
We need to get Nathan as a mod as well. Nathan, I have some football news coming out of Newcastle. Oh,
come on the show then, Nathan. Let's hear it.
Do you want me to? Jonathan says Bale is busy playing golf today. When is he playing golf in Newport, Steve? Is that next month or what?
Funny enough, he's due to a Celtic Manor. And I'm sure it's this month. I can't remember the date. It might have been the beginning of August. But it's not in association with, I can't remember now in a minute. But he's due at the Celtic Manor for the Gareth Bale tournament, mate. So
I got you.
Yeah, so you can't fly back and forth from Real Madrid's training ground.
Well,
you could, I suppose, on your day off. Yeah, maybe.
Because the training ground is in the middle of nowhere. You would never think that in Madrid because, but it is absolutely in the middle of nowhere.
That's the point, mate. I don't think Madrid would be too happy with pre-season training. He's flying back for a golf game. But of course, by that time.
I just had a message from my good mate from Merthyr Normans, right? Now, throughout this period, he's been winding me up regarding, there's no way he's on. It's no way he's on. You've been listening to Daya too much. You've been saying.
Who's this?
No, I'm telling you. Right, but this afternoon, I don't know if you've seen the tweet. Basically, what you mentioned, I'm sure Amazon Prime will get something, and then you said, "Oh yeah, they should call it Bale or nothing," isn't it? So then Norman's obviously logged on, seen my first tweet about that. He said, "Oh, it's bloody nothing," right? And then he must have seen the other tweets then regarding what else had been happening today. So as I was going to respond, especially regarding the story with the non-EU players, all of a sudden, boom, deleted. That his tweet was deleted. But he just messaged me now, so I know he's watching.
Let's be honest.
And he said,
"It's the fun of football. All these views of pre-season. Some stuff doesn't come off. Some stuff does come off. Transfers fall apart." But
he just messaged now and he said, if this does come off, I'm having a Bale tattoo on my ass. So hopefully you can have a tattoo in the same place I'm doing my back sack and crack, which has been delayed because I've been let down.
There's a surprise.
No, it's going to happen, I'm telling you. Nathan says, I'll do a watch along. I'll do a show tomorrow about it.
Well, it'll be old news then, Nath. Come on, mate, shape up.
I was support, but right, okay. No trials allowed in. Yeah, Randy. Whatever Randy says goes, my friend. Oh, but by the way, Randy, someone seems to have probably mistakenly banned Gary. American Gary, and he's always wanted to. Can never make comments. Any chance you can do it your end and unban him, Randy? I don't know how it happens, mate. To be honest. Right, it's Williams 98. What wages would Bale be on if he did actually come? No wage anywhere near 100.
Right, Mehmet Dalman. Right, think of this, Mr. Williams. Right, Mehmet Dalman's offered him $5,000 a week. He said that live on the Andy Campbell and I can't think of the other bloke's name's show. Right, so he's offered him $5,000 a week. Now think of it this way: Gareth Bale's about to be paid 50. If he stayed at Real Madrid, he'd earn for the 12-month contract 26 million for the season. He's about to accept 15 million pounds. So in effect, he's being paid 15 million pounds up front for this season. Yeah. because he's not going to play for Real Madrid. Let's say he signs for Cardiff, as we all hope, right? He's already had £15 million for the season coming. So going to work, normally get paid at the end of the month, right? He's getting paid first. Then on top of that, he's going to get his £5,000 a week, I would presume, off Mehmet Dalman. So he's not costing the club anywhere near £100,000. He's going to cost them £5,000 a week, £20,000 a month, or whatever the deal they break. You know, that's just giving you the basics. But he's going to be paid up front by Real Madrid to leave the club and be a free agent to sign for whoever he wants. So in essence, he's paid 15 million up front. So say he signs on the dotted line for Cardiff City, he's already got 15 million in his back pocket. Because if he didn't terminate at 15 million, he'd be sitting in Madrid for that season, all right, pulling his 26 million, where he doesn't want to be. So there's no loss to him. So his wages, and when you're a multi, not that I know, but when you're a multi-millionaire, you ain't going to worry about the odd millionaire and the odd millionaire. If your life is happy, your family's happy.
And, you know, not many people who, because it's such a FIFA football on the computer system or whatever they do these days, it's such a mindset. I'll buy him, sell him. Yeah, you know, and all of a sudden you create a championship winning team. It's not that. We are talking, whether people like it or not, we are talking real people who have families, who have other other commitments and so on. So you know, they just become parents as well as their other children, and you can't blame them if they want to move closer to their families. Has he frozen now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I was just doing a calculation. So 15 million over 12 months is 1.2 million pounds roughly a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what that's his wages. If you think of that from a business point of view, Mr. Williams, it's Williams. He's actually earning for those months, being paid for those months, 1.2 million per month for that 12 months.
And also as well, would I be right in saying? I'm sure I'm right in saying now, because the Spanish tax system has gone up. Actual cleared earnings. It could well make it.
Doesn't matter about that. Tax is tax, whichever country in, wherever you're putting your money, what company you're putting your money through. Tax is tax. Doesn't make any difference. Make any difference to the deal.
I hit more than the UK. Something tells me that, simply because if they want to, the economy bust. But anyway, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I love Global 247 News, best media outlet there is. Give us some stories without any biased rubbish published by any other mainstream channels. Lewis,
thank you, Lewis. I'll let the journalists know. I don't have a lot to do with it, to be honest. I give them a free rein. I just check over to see what they have written. Some of them are very young. Some of them are students. Some are Spanish. Some are English. And they do a good job. They're learning their trade. Some what you could call apprentices. There's one old head in there, and what's his name? Mario Rizzoli. And the rest are quite young. And they do a great job, mate. And they're not scared to say how it is, which is what I tell them. We don't want mainstream news. We read it anywhere. It's biased, isn't it? You know, so it's force fed.
Randy says, Brownie, you heard about Man City? No, I'll have a look. I'll have a look after this. Don't think can do. I'll check my end then. The fisherman idea. Where was Anis?
Right. The show's right. I've got to say, we deleted the show, but it didn't seem to come off thing. But what it is, Anis had a business issue he needed to deal with yesterday with was far more important, obviously, than popping on a football show. We involved a lot of money. But the show is set for this week. We just got to confirm what day it's going to be.
And it's really
I think he's holding back a little bit to see if Gareth Bale signs. Might take a few reviews.
Yeah, I do think it'll be more than $5,000 a week. Yeah, it will be more than $5,000 a week, but it'll be more than $5,000 a week, but there's different ways of
Cardiff. We're going to explain this, break it down.
I know.
Cardiff will pay $5,000 a week. They've already offered that and said that they will pay $5,000 a week. Right? Mehmet Dalman himself, the Cardiff chairman, said that live on the Andy Campbell show. He said if Gareth Bale wants to come and play for Cardiff City, he's more than welcome, but we can only pay him $5,000 a week. So Cardiff will only give him $5,000 a week, right? They can't afford anymore, right? But you calculate the settlement with Real Madrid, he's being paid early across the 12 months, that accumulates to £1.2 million per month.
Plus, there's nothing stopping Cardiff doing a deal like a commercial deal.
Well, that's between the two parties, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
He could get Bale shirts, 20%, 30%, whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's a win-win situation due to the circumstances for both Cardiff City, right, and Gareth Bale.
Yeah.
What's in it for Gareth Bale? He moves home to his mansion in the Vale of Glamorgan, where he wants to live with his family. He's down the road from the Welsh training ground, right, where his desire is to lead Wales. His finale in football is to lead Wales to the World Cup for the first time since 1958. This will actually be the first time, hopefully, Wales actually qualified, because in 1958, it was by default. Another team got thrown out, and so he put Wales in, right? A lot of you youngsters won't remember that. I wasn't even born then. Right? Now, so that's the benefit for Gareth Bale. And where is Cardiff City's training ground? Again, same place as the Welsh one, just down the road. He don't want to travel all around the world, but he wants to stay fit. He's got to stay fit. He's got to play football, right? Otherwise, he ain't going to go to the World Cup anyway. Potentially, hang on, Browner. Potentially, we don't know this, but potentially could be lined up for the Welsh manager to go to the World Cup. But that's another thing. What's the benefit for Cardiff? Right. I'm not sure what the Cardiff attendance is. How many can you get in the Lego Stadium?
They're allowing 8,000 at the moment. For the friendlies, they're allowing 8,000.
Yeah. Forget COVID. As we go along, when the gates are open, what does that stadium hold now? 45?
No.
It's got all that new stand, hasn't it?
Well, 30,
whatever it is. Let's say it's 30,000 then.
Yeah.
Google it. I reckon it's now 35,000. So you would probably find Cardiff City would sell 35,000 season tickets on the back the minute they say Gareth Bale is signing.
33.
33, there you are. So the season tickets would go through the roof, where at the moment they'd be flat. You won't be able to get a ticket if you're not quick when Bale signs. Secondly, every TV channel in the world will want to buy TV rights for Cardiff City games. That is massive income. Massive. You're putting a star on the stage, right? It's no different to putting, I don't know, a rock star on the stage. People pay to watch the people they want to watch. The money generated for the club be huge. Then you've got all your commercial deals.
Yeah.
Shirts. How many kids, well, not just kids, are going to go out and buy a Gareth Bale Cardiff City shirt? Thousands. And it just,
not just that, Steve. Not just that. I know everyone focuses on the shirt sales, and I completely understand why. But also as well, it's other commercial activities as well.
There's also
how many companies would want Gareth Bale to be their poster boy? in South Wales. Can you imagine?
Yeah, but it's bigger than that. Amazon, like we joked about it early. What would Amazon pay?
Yeah.
Bale or nothing.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Just the list goes on. The list goes on.
Plus,
So
it's an
the
Amazon
point of it
factory.
is, it's a win-win for both
Yeah.
parties. And that's what people are failing to see.
Yeah, I know.
Gareth Bale does not want to go and play in the Premier League for the likes of Tottenham, Arsenal, West Ham. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want to do the travelling back and forth. He didn't like it last season. He only played a certain amount of games for Tottenham.
Yeah. Right. West Ham unofficial. Hi, Jake. Hope you're well. Jake, I want to talk to you as well regarding memberships, right? Because
I need Jake. I'm meant to be on his show in 2 minutes.
All
what
right,
time do you need me, Jake?
All right, Jake. Bear with me. I'll just keep him on for a few more minutes. I know it's all been going crap on. Right. Warren from Facebook says, I'd love to see Bale at City. And Iron says, how are you managing to watch the training session? I still got, I've had membership to Real Madrid TV for the last 5 years, really. I thought, if I'm honest with you, and Iron, that my subscription may have run out at the end of last season, but it hasn't. I can still watch it. So I have been watching it. And yeah, just for people who come in late, just to let everyone know that 2 players who should have reported today haven't. One is Rafael Varane, the other one is Gareth Bale. Now, via certain American networks, the club are trying to get it out that both players are meant to be reporting at the end of a week. Well, we know just on Rafael Varane alone that is absolute nonsense, basically because he's supposed to be reporting at Man United in the next 48 hours for a medical. So where does that leave Gareth Bale? Let's all we'll keep our minds open. But to me, it's a telling factor. It's an absolute telling factor. Warren says, Chris Pike is Bale's uncle. He certainly is. Should he be good play for your boyhood club? I'll give my left bollock to play for Cardiff. That would be awesome. But I'm sure Tan is not making funds available. Go on, take it away.
Warren, 2 points there, mate. I'd give my left bollock for you to subscribe to my show, the Days Banter Show. Right? If you can go do that, I'd be forever grateful to
shameless
you.
Plug. Shameless plug.
Yeah, shameless plug. Second point, right? In regard to, but I'm not sure Tan is making funds available though. Tan doesn't need to provide funds to sign Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale will arrive prepaid 15 million euros in his back pocket. Remember, Downman has already said he can only pay him £5,000 a month, right? Which is just a going rate for a player at Cardiff City, right? So Tan would make money on this deal, or I wouldn't say Tan. It's the club will make mass profit on this deal because Bale will sign for a free agent. Like all the maybe you just come in the show, but we just went through all the things, the benefits for Cardiff City.
Yeah.
So don't get the stereotype mass media of Cardiff City can't pay his wages. Cardiff City can pay his wages if he's prepared to take £5,000 a week off Cardiff City, and he's taking 1.2 million euros a month off Real Madrid on his settlement. Yeah. Think of it that way.
And also as well, I'm sorry for people who've been here from the start, but we still have to reiterate certain things. And one of them is that it's actually also come out that La Liga you only can have three registered non-EU players in your squad for La Liga season. There are 4 currently at Real Madrid, and out of the 4, Gareth Bale is the lowest ranked.
And finally, Warren, Chris Pike. I totally get what you're saying. Great player. Family links. His mum and dad still live in Whitchurch, don't they? Gareth's. He lives up the Vale. What a swan song to your footballing career. Go and play for your hometown club, and at the same time lead your nation to the World Cup since 1958. And that's what Gareth Bale's an ambitious lad with certain passions and desires. He's got more money in the bank than you're ever going to need, right? Yeah. So it's all made for both parties, for Bale and for Cardiff City.
Leslie said,
You're even getting me interested in Cardiff City again, and I've been off the scale with that for. I let it go.
And let's be honest, right? I know that people have actually accused us of this, Steve, right? But we are, both of us, we are manipulating the betting market.
Come on.
We have been accused of this. What? Brownie and Daya can manipulate Ladbrokes William. Now, I know both of us have links in Gibraltar, but not that high up links, I can assure you, with all the betting companies.
Speak for yourself, Brownie.
So,
right, Jacob, I'll just answer Jacob now. Can I just answer Jacob, because I got to go, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Jacob says, earlier today, Bale's agent said he doesn't want to move and he's staying at Real Madrid. Right. First of all, Bale's agent will say, well, it depends who's reported it anyway.
Yeah.
But he's been reporting that for weeks, because that's how you play the negotiation. Because if Bale stays at Real Madrid, he's not in the squad, right? And it costs Real Madrid $26 million. So you're forcing the hand. Would you want to pay £26 million for something you're not going to use? No, you sell it. But you sell it and get rid of it for as least as possible. So from Real Madrid's point, they'd rather give $5 million, I'm sure, or $2 million. Right?
Yeah.
Well, Gareth Bale wants as much as near $26 million. So you meet in the middle, you horse trade with comments like he's staying at Real Madrid. I'll eat my granny's hat if Gareth Bale stays at Real Madrid this season.
It's very similar.
It's not going to happen. And if it was happening, why wasn't he at training today?
Yeah. Well, very similar to the Ozil situation at Arsenal.
Listen, I got to go because I've got to dive to Jake's show, mate. But before I go, I'd like to everybody, please come and subscribe to the Days Banter Show. I've only got 67 subs. Brown has given it the large with his how many thousand? Yeah.
There you go, Randy's.
There you go, lads. I'll be very, very grateful if you do. See you later, lads.
No worries. Take care, Steve. Take care. Right, guys, I'm going to have to make a move now as well. But many thanks for joining. Please, as I said, hang on. It's 20 people in the chat or watching at the moment. Only 7 likes. Come on, guys, hit the likes, and spread the word about the channel. Channel's been red hot for the last 48 hours or whatever. So let's hope that it just increases with membership and the community increases. But that's it, guys. Just reiterate, Gareth Bale did not report for training today, together with Raphael Varane. We all know Varane is due at Man United for a medical in the next 48 hours. Where will Gareth Bale end up? Okay, take care, guys. Bye-bye.